Hello everyone, welcome to this Java Intermediate course by Life Changes Academy. So in this previous session and all, we will learn about OOPS concepts like encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance and so on, right? So in this session, we learn about interfaces and exception handling in Java. So without any delay, can we start our session? First, we are going to learn what is interface. So an interface is in Java is a special type that contain only the method declaration. It doesn't have an implementation. Okay, so it uses 100% abstraction. Okay, it means it hides the implementation completely. It shows only the behavior alone. Okay, so it is help in clean code design, flexibility and reusability. For example, we take our TV remote. Okay, so our TV remote have several buttons, that is a volume button, channel button as well as power button. So every TV brand works differently inside, right? But only use buttons, you don't know the internal working. Buttons is just an interface. TV is a class. Okay, so this is how the interface works. It just give the major detail. It doesn't tell us about the implementation details. That's the interface. Okay, it is like a abstraction only. Okay, so now we have seen how to implementing the interface. There are several rules to follow while implementing the interfaces. So what are the rules? So first we have to use the implements keyword. See in this code we have a interface payment, right? Then void process payment. So here we use the interface keyword, right? And then in the class credit card implements payment, that means when we using the implements keyword here, but in the abstraction we are using the extends keyword, right? When you inherit the parents properties and methods means we are using the extends keyword, but here we are using the implements keyword. So keep it in your mind. Okay, so we are using the interface is a keyword. Okay, it's like a interfaces, and then we are using the implements here without extends keyword. Okay, so I will explain this in a practical way so that you guys are more familiar in this. Okay, so open my code editor. I will code from scratch so that only you will explain this concept thoroughly. Okay, okay, now I am going to create an interface. Okay, okay, first we have to create an interface. This is not a class, this is an interface. Okay, interface payment. Okay, so here I just give the I just mention the behavior process payment. I just process something. Okay, I don't tell how can I process the payment. Okay, I just give this like. Okay, okay, first method is the child class is UPI. The UPI implements payment. Okay, inside this public void process payment. Okay, the method, that's this method name process payment. Okay, and then inside this you just print something like this is an UPI payment process. Okay, I'm just creating a new object. UPI is equal to new UPI. Okay, I'm just creating a new object, and then I will using a dot operator, I will run this one. Okay, when I run this code, what happened means, wait. Okay, process payment here also. Okay, when I run this code, what happened means, wait, it will be shown that is an UPI payment, but it will show the sentence, the expected result. Okay, it will show the expected result. Okay, we will you guys have one doubt, we will create one payment method alone? No, we will create many payment method. When I use credit card means credit card You use implements, okay? You don't use extends keyword here, okay? Public void process payment, okay? So inside that, you will just print something like this is an credit credit card payment process. Again, you have to create a new object for credit card, okay? Card is equal to new credit card, and then you have to credit dot. You are using the dot operator. You have to get the when I print this one. Implement, not it's implements, okay? The you will concentrate on the spelling also, okay? Sometimes that also showing a major error, okay? So please concentrate on that also, okay? See here, this is a new PA payment process, this is a credit card payment process. In the interface you just give what kind of action, and then implementation details will be in the child section, okay? So this is how we have to implementing the interface, okay? It must override all the methods, okay? Otherwise it shows an compiler error, okay? This is called contract based programming. So one real-time example is the bank says any payment must be processed, but UPI, card, wallet all do differently, right? Same rule but different behavior it shows. That is the interface, okay? Okay. Next we are going to see another important concept, that is um, that is multiple inheritance. So what does multiple inheritance mean? Java does not allow a class to extend two classes. That means you didn't Java restrict multiple inheritance because it causes ambiguity problem. That means one class can implement multiple interfaces. No confusion because only method rules are given. Okay. For example, human. One person can speak, walk, eat. Same person, multiple abilities, right? One person can speak, they can walk, they can eat, they can run. Okay, the one person do multiple abilities. So I will explain in a code so that you will understand very clearly, okay? So I will just open my editor, okay? In that I will explain the multiple inheritance, okay? Okay, wait. I'm creating a multiple inheritance, okay? This is not multiple inheritance, it's just a interface concept. So, okay, now we are going to multiple inheritance. Okay, now we are going to code here, okay? I will give an interface speak. Just you will give the what rule. This is a rule. You have to speak, okay? Just you have to give a rule. It doesn't implement, okay? Likewise, you will give the interface walk. Just you will give the walk, okay? And then you have to give an okay. So will first you have to give two, okay? Then class person, okay? Person implements speak comma walk. The one person can able to do speak as well as walk, right? Yes, right? Yes. Okay. We were creating an object first, okay? Creating a person object. So that only it will be easy to solve that one. Person P is equal to new person. Okay. P dot speak of. Okay. Inside that we will give a public void speak of. Okay. Inside that you will give the person is speaking. Okay. Person is speaking, right? So why this line show an error? Class person implements the speak comma work. I will. Okay. Now it's okay. Okay. Class person implements speak comma work. Also now you can implement the walk also. You have to copy this and you have to paste here. You have to give the walk method also. Okay, the person is walking, right? Yes. P dot speak off, P dot walk off. When I run this code, what happens means the expected result is person is speaking, person is walking. Right, okay. This is the multiple inheritance. We cannot implement two times. We can implement one time. The person is doing these two works, okay. So that you have to implement one time with this person, okay. So this is how the multiple inheritance works, okay. And then next we are going to see another interesting concept, that is the exception. Okay, exception is a very important as well as interesting concept. Okay, so exception means it is an unexpected event that occurs during a program execution. When you execute a program, or else when your program is execution, it causes an unexpected event, unexpected error that occurs during the program execution. Something went wrong while the program is running, okay. It has some types: arithmetic exception, null point exception, and array index out of bound exception. Okay, these are the major types of exception occurs in our code. So when you go to an ATM, when you enter a wrong pin means it will shows the error message, right? Machine does not crash, it will shows the error message. Likewise, when you log in into your Instagram account, or else something something you log in means it will shows the error message instead of the crashing. Okay, so that is the exception. Okay, now also how to handle means you have to handle proper handling apps table and user. You have to creating a cache block, you have to using a cache block, try cache block. So that and all we will see in the next slide. This is a try block. Okay, try block means it wraps the code that might throw an exception. Java monitors this section and watches for errors. That means try means risky code, catch means that handles the error. Okay, advantages means program does not get crash, user gets the proper message. Real time example: car get accident means that is the error. When the car has the airbag means that is the catch. Okay, so I will explain in a code this try catch block, so that it will be somewhat easy to understand the concept. Okay, so condition. Okay, now see, I am using a try block. Try block means error site. Okay, array is equal to, okay, 1 2 3, and sys out is array of 10. Okay, and then this is a try block and it is the catch block inside the exception. Okay, throw exception, and then sys out, I will print error handled safely. It will handle the error very safely. Okay, or else program continues. Another one is the program continues. Okay, when I run this code, what happened means error handled safely, also the program continues. Okay, so it will not give the exact error, right? It will be giving an error. Okay, so when we give an array 1 2 3 and have print the index position 10, normally it shows string out of bound exception, right? So now we catch, we will protect the error so that it will print what we are giving. Okay, so and then we are this is a try catch and a try block and a catch block. Okay, so now we are going to see another interesting concept, that is, let's we will see catch block, right? Catch block means it handles the error, handle the error safely. This only we are say. Okay, array index bound of exception, index out of range. Okay, it will handle the error according to our code, according to our preferred output. Okay, so now we are going to see finally throw and throws. Finally means we always execute when an exception occurs or not. That means used for cleanup work. It always runs even if error comes or not. Okay, for example, bank system, you will take bank system, transaction done or failed, it will done or failed. We must receive the receipt, right? And another example is when you go to a library, you will take a book, right? So when you read the book fully, or else when you don't read the book, but you have to submit the book on the library according to the particular date. Okay, so that is the finally. Finally means if the action done or not, the process will be continue. Okay, this is the finally block. Okay, finally always runs. Okay, I will explain in a code so that you will be easy to understand. Okay, and then also throw means throw is used to manually create an exception. It will manually create an exception. Okay, that means developers or manually create this error. Okay, custom rules, they enforce the custom rules. That means if somebody we will write the condition, no, if the person is less than 18 means they are not eligible to vote, greater than 18 means we are eligible to vote. So like that conditions we are using this throw. Okay, and then we are using throws means it's like just like a warning message. Okay, like warning message, caller must handle it. Okay, what means it will just warn us. Okay, it throws declare that may cause an exception. Okay, just a warning message is the throws. Okay, so I will give an explanation for this three in a code format so that you guys will understand this concept more easily. Okay, throw, finally throws, right? Yes, first I will teach you how finally works here. Okay, try catch, I hope try catch you guys are understand clearly. Okay, so now we are going to finally, so here try integer a is equal to 10 by 0. Okay, a is equal to 10 by 0, and then catch, in the catch exception e. Okay, here sys out error handle, catch only handle the error. Okay, and in the finally block sys out finally always run. Okay, when I run this code, what happens means, okay, see the output. This one is a is equal to 10 divided by 0. This is an arithmetic exception, right? So the try block will false. Okay, and then to manage this error is handled. Okay, to the error is handled by using the catch block. Catch block is executed. Try block false means catch block executed. Try block true means catch block not executed. Okay. The finally block always executed whether the try block true or else try block false. Okay. So finally run always. So, okay. So next we are going to see throw. Okay. Next we are going to see throw. How throw is executed means it will just give a condition. The developer creates an error. That means static. Wait one second. I will create a class here. Okay. Um, Static void check age. Okay. Check age. The age should be an integer. Okay. Age should be integer, right? The whole numbers. If age is less than 18 means throw. Throw new what kind of exception? Arithmetic exception. Okay. Arithmetic exception not eligible. The developer alone creates an error. Okay. If age is less than 18 means not eligible. Okay. Otherwise eligible. Okay. Otherwise eligible. So inside the main function, I will give check age of 15. Okay, when I run this code, what happened means 15 is eligible or not eligible? See the error, not eligible. Why? Because means 15 is less than 18. So the developer alone creates the error. That kind of error is a throw. Throw new arithmetic exception. Okay. This is the throw error. Okay. So and then last we will see another one is a throws. Okay. So throws means is just like a warning. Right? Yes. Okay. Mm. Static void some test. Okay, test it will throws what kind of error? Arithmetic exception. Okay, arithmetic exception. Why? Because means I will use integer here. Okay, a is equal to 10 by 0. Okay, I'm using 10 by 0 and then I'm using a public static void main. I'm using a try block here, test method. Okay, and then here catch. Catch means it will be handling the exception. Okay, arithmetic exception sys out handled in main. Okay, handled in main. Okay, so this catch contains the exception. Okay, see here I will using a one class condition. Inside that I'm using a method, a test method. It throws an arithmetic exception because a divided by 0 is an arithmetic exception. I'm using some test. Okay, inside the test method. Okay, try means just let this test method will be, it will be false and you will return handled in main. Okay, now see the how throws throw an error. Okay, um, see handled in main. Why? Because means we will using test case. This is a try block. Try block is false because 10 divided by 0 will be false. So it is a handled in main means it will just show an warning like see here. This is like a warning. Okay. This is like a warning. Warning and it also print the a catch block. Okay. This is how the throw works here. Okay. So okay, next we are going to see. So This is the main mini task. Okay, so you are using finally to close the results. So in this session I will create many tasks inside every topic. So you guys are go through all these tasks, and you have to code, you have to practice daily, so that only you will familiar in this. Okay, so a huge thank you for your patience, your learning. Okay, so continue learning with Life Changes Academy. So thank you guys, see you in the next video.